Welcome. This is a Yoga Nidra to help you through the creative season of autumn. It is a season of letting things go. A time when we let go of all of the old things to make space for the new. Like a messy household, when we hold on to an excess of old ideas and creations, it can make our mind feel cluttered or trapped. So we release anything that is limiting our growth and holding us to the past, whether that is stories, habits, beliefs, creations, or any limiting ideas about our own identity that we've become attached to. It's the season of refinement. We let go of the waste so that we might reveal what is truly precious, what's truly valuable. We get back to our essence. It's also the season associated with grief because we're being called to let go of something we have loved and have been attached to without knowing what happens next. It calls us to be at peace with that space in the void before knowing what's going to come in to fill its place. We were born saying goodbye to what we love. We leave the comfort and the warmth and the nourishment of the womb for the chance just to be fully alive. And it's in our nature to let go, but the discomfort can cause us to want to clench and hold on and cry out, especially for the things that we've become attached to or the things that we've labelled as part of our identity. The word cleave comes from the dual meaning of to attach and bind things together, but also to split apart. Losing something that feels part of us can feel like ripping ourselves apart. Like a newborn, this is the season that asks us to be vulnerable, steady and uncertain in this world that is no longer what it seemed. The comfort of the familiar might have gone, and all that we have left right now is faith that new life will come. On other occasions, we can become a bit too excessive in our autumn spirit and be too ready to detach ourselves from our creations or our connections. We have a tendency to throw the baby out with the bathwater or discard things before they've been given their full and just chance to flourish. The discomfort of attaching ourselves to something outside of ourselves, something that perhaps looks a little bit messy or imperfect, can be too much. And we're unable to see what has value enough to stick with for a little longer. So, letting go can be a season of deep integrity and self-respect if we are able to let go with grace, to realize what is of true value and hold faith in our own capacity to recreate. Grief and praise are two sides of the same coin. We can hold the grief of what we stand to lose with the gratitude for what it has brought us. Then we can begin to see all of this as a creative cycle of growth, the life, death, and rebirth of all nature. Fear and clenching may creep in if we believe that we stand to lose part of ourselves, part of our identity. But this is only the ego speaking, trying to trick you into thinking you're in some way lacking or incomplete. It tricks you into identifying with your achievements rather than your true self. Once you see the absolute completeness, brilliance, and beauty of your true essence, then you can navigate letting go the season of autumn with ease and dignity. So begin to root yourself down. Allow your body to slump into whatever earths you right now. Allow your roots to take hold so that you might feel secure. With every breath out, allow yourself to just sink into that feeling and become a little bit more grounded. Feel the weight of everything that you're clenching onto just release and drop. Drop the tension in your belly. Drop the gripping of your jaw. Drop the burden of your shoulders. The worry of your brow. Let go of whatever you're clenching onto with your hands. Take a deep breath in and then let go as it pours out. Breathe in fresh, bright, new light. And breathe out what is old and served its purpose. Pay attention to your breath and just notice the ease at which you are able to trust that cycle of gain and loss. The breath out, making space to breathe fresh new light in. And that breath in preparing you with so much life that you might be able to tolerate the breath out. Can you find pleasure in that breath? Can you find ease in that breath? Can you find grace? Watching the cycle of breath as it moves through your lungs. Refining the breath. Inhale for the count of 4. And breathe out for the count of 4. Inhale the cycle in. Breathe out, let it go. Watching a rise of life as it pours up through your spine, elevating, lightening all the way to the crown. And then drop back down to the tail, drops back down to your earth. A lifting of light through the spine on the inhale. A dropping and an earthing back down on the exhale. Perhaps a feeling of sap rising through your body on the inhale as you are nourished. And then a sense of leaves dropping as they shed their carcass to the earth. This time to nourish from the root. Inhale, feel that sap rising nourishment as you grow. And exhale, feeling the leaves drop to compost and nourish from the root. On the next exhale, allow yourself to feel fully surrendered to the earth, like you're held and you're planted on a ground that feels safe, warm, and stable. Above you, notice a canopy of trees with a beautiful blanket of leaves. Notice those leaves as they start to change colour, turning to a rich autumnal warmth. As they reach their peak beauty, that colour yearns to drop. The trees shed their sacred carcass back to the earth, and it turns to dust in the ground. I'm going to guide your attention around your body, and as you notice each part of your body, perhaps you might be able to see that sacred leaf dropping as it touches your body and encourages that part to release and to let go its own beauty back to the earth. Let go of anything that holds you, that traps you. Notice a warm autumnal leaf drop from the branch, fall to the space between your eyebrows. Let your eyebrows drop. Watch as a leaf drops from the branches, falls to the earth through your throat, as your throat lets go. A leaf drops to your right collarbone and to your left collarbone. Another leaf drops to your throat. The leaf falls from the sky and falls onto your right shoulder. Sacred carcass drops as your shoulder lets go. Leaves fall from the sky all the way down your right arm, your upper arm, your elbow, your lower arm, your wrist. A leaf drops to the palm of the right hand, the tip of the right thumb, the first finger, the middle finger, the fourth finger and fifth finger. Your whole right arm, your whole right hand releases as it drops back to the earth. Watch as a leaf falls from the canopy and turns to dust on your left shoulder. Let your shoulder drop down your left arm, your upper arm, your elbow, your lower arm, your wrist. A leaf drops to the palm of the hand, left thumb, first finger, middle finger, fourth finger and pinky. Whole left hand, whole left arm lets go and drops to the earth. Bring your attention back up to your throat center, and then watch as a leaf drops from the sky and lands on your heart space. Let your heart go, let your lungs go. Watch as a leaf drops, lands on your navel. The space around your navel lets go. A leaf to the pelvis as your pelvis drops. A leaf falls to your right hip as your right hip drops. All the way down your right leg, your upper leg, your lower leg, your ankle, the top of your foot, the tip of your big toe, your second toe, your middle toe, fourth and fifth toe. Allow your toes to drop, your foot to drop, your right leg to drop. Leaf falls from the sky and sheds itself on your left hip as your left hip drops. Your upper leg, your lower leg, your ankle, the top of your left foot, left big toe, second toe, middle toe, fourth and pinky toe, your whole foot, your whole leg drops to the earth beneath. Can you feel the whole top side of your body start to disintegrate to dust and drop to the earth? The whole back side of your body disintegrate to dust and drop to the earth. The whole right side disintegrates and drops to the earth. The whole left side disintegrates and drops to the earth. The whole of your inside drops to the earth. Feel an emptying through your whole body. Your whole body. Like you're clearing out dust to reveal your true image. Allow the dust to be wiped away from the top of your head, pouring the dust away from your head, through your neck, to your shoulders, clearing the dust away from your arms and your hands, clearing away from your heart, your belly, your pelvis and your hips, your tail, your upper thighs, your lower legs. Clear the dust from your feet. Allow yourself to be empty of all dust. Notice how it feels to be empty of clutter. Notice how it feels to be an empty vessel. How does it feel to be clear? What sensations or feelings come to mind? And imagine your vessel being filled up to the brim. Can you feel yourself full to the point of overflow? Feel yourself rising from the feet, so up the legs, the belly, the heart, the hands, the arms, filled up to the top of the head. What does it feel like to be brimming with fullness? What sensations arise? What feelings arise? And then begin to notice the clarity in the overflow and the fullness in an empty vessel. Hold both sensations together and know that you are whole. How does it feel to be whole? Bringing to mind something that you feel like you must lose, or something you feel like you have lost. Bringing to mind something that grieves you. What do you need to let go of? What have you let go of? Can you hold that in one hand? In that hand, hold the grief, hold the loss. What is it? What does it look like? How do you name it? How does it feel? In your other hand, what did you gain? When you lost, what did you gain? What did that thing bring to your life when you had it? What did that thing bring to your life when you lost it? What brings you gratitude? What can you praise? Hold all of that gratitude and all of those gifts in your other hand. What do those gifts look like? How do you name them? How do they feel? Imagine bringing those two hands together. Bring the grief and the gift together. Bring your two hands together and notice what occurs when you allow the grief and the gain to be held together. Allow yourself to feel earthed and anchored again in the body. Allow yourself to feel tethered, to feel still. And perhaps notice any of those anchors, any of those tethers that trap you. Are there any anchors that represent what must be let go of in order to move forward? What tethers in your life right now are holding you from moving forward? Are you willing, are you able to cut the line to those anchors? Visualize dropping the anchor away from your boat, cutting the tether that keeps you tied. Each anchor, something that holds you. With every release, feeling yourself opening into new space. Feeling the release of the past and inviting the capacity to recreate. Each tether slowly released whenever you feel ready to let go. Trusting and having faith that the onward journey takes you to a fuller, deeper life. to new lands, to new discoveries, to broader horizons. Notice the breath of life in your lungs that carries you forward. And begin to fill your lungs with the life that moves you. Feeling a lightness in your being as you are released of the old ties. And the breath of life, which gives you the breeze to move forward. Breathing in, becoming lighter, brighter. Breathing out, releasing anything that holds you back. Slowly, with every breath, beginning to come back to a life from the count of 5, breathing in bright new life. And 4, breath gets brighter and lighter as your horizons start to open. 3, brighter and lighter as you feel the lightness of being. 2, brighter and lighter as you become fully alive. 1, brighter and lighter so that you waken to your true essence. Allow yourself to rest in this essence. May you know you are whole. May you know you are complete. May you know the beauty of your inner essence. And this Yoga Nidra for autumn is complete.